Lifestyle Strategies team. How can I help you? And joining us in the studio, I can't believe it landed today.
I know.
Olivia.
It could have been tomorrow or the day before, right?
It really could have been. You know.
I can't believe you prepare that.
I mean, we have it.
Oh, no way.
We have it just in case.
I'm going to keep this during the whole show.
Yeah, see.
Then you have to bear with me.
There's two.
Okay.
And I always get pink.
Oh, no, you look so cute. Okay.
Oh, wow. That white looks good on you.
Okay.
That white looks like...
Is it how you're supposed to put it?
I think so.
I feel like I'm doing like a beauty contest or something. Good thing we're going to talk about cosmetics and surgeries and like skincare today.
We got so many messages coming in.
Thank you so much for all your wishes.
Happy birthday. All of our listeners wishing you a happy birthday. All the messages flowing in right now. Oh my goodness.
As we say in Korean, I'm entering 4th grade.
Yes.
4학년.
Yes.
Feels weird.
I'm still in my 3rd grade right now. It's good. I always tell everyone, you know how everyone says like 빠른 whatever?
Yeah.
And I used to hate that. Mm-hmm. And so now I'm going to, use the Uno card on them. Now I always tell everyone I'm a 늦은 86.
Yeah, you're a late one. Huh?
And people are like, there's no such thing. No. If there is a 빠른, there is a 늦은. I'm a late 86, which means I can be friends with 87s.
2.
Yes, that's how it's going to work.
Uh-huh.
So, happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Forever young. Age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter.
Absolutely. Yes.
Speaking of which, age, were we talking about?
Yes, exactly. We're going to talk about Korea's cosmetic culture, including skincare treatments and things like that.
Yes.
I feel like I need to do something now.
No.
I feel so old.
You know what? Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I really, because, we haven't really known each other for that long.
Right.
So when I first met you for the 특집, the special, that was the Lunar New
February,
Year.
Yeah.
Right. I really thought you were younger than me.
Oh, thank you.
No, really. I really thought you were
Keep
younger than me.
thinking like that.
I know, I still will. Because sometimes she would like...
I like oppa, but it just comes out like naturally,
She slips
right?
and she calls me oppa and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're my nuna. But yeah. So we're talking about cosmetics, dermatology, plastic surgery.
We're so keen on that here in Korea.
I work once a week at Shinsadong. Near Shinsa Station. And
Are you a medical coordinator?
No,
like
I'm not. I'm not. And when I'm driving by on my way there are so many people just covering their faces with like bandages, masks and all that, tapings and all that stuff. A lot of foreigners come to Korea for dermatologists and plastic surgery.
Many foreigners, right? Do you know Kim Kardashian was in Korea last month?
Oh, yeah, I knew this.
You saw?
Yeah. I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I'm pretty sure I know why she came here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, she was here last month, and more than 1 million foreign patients came to Korea last year. And they spent over 1.4 trillion won.
That's
It's
so
a huge amount of money.
That's $1 billion, ladies and gentlemen. $1 billion.
Imagine how much the clinics are making, right?
That's the thing. If you go to Gangnam, the Shinsa area, Apgujeong area, there's so many.
Fully packed with. I don't know how they compete against each other.
Because there's $1 billion being spent by foreigners. That's only on the foreigners themselves.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So they're still able to do this. But I've always been kind of curious. Which countries do they usually come from, like the foreigners who come
mostly China, Japan. Okay. So in Asia. And some from Southeast Asia also, and the U.S. But the U.S. is a little bit more different. It's more like skincare treatment and even like eye surgery or those kind of things. It's not like a dramatic kind of face tuning, like change.
The thing that always got me was if you see like Hollywood stars or like people in the U.S. with like a lot of money who get plastic surgery, it looks really bad.
No, really?
It looks really bad.
I think not long ago, I think it was Lindsay Lohan or something. She did something pretty miraculous on her face, and I don't know if anybody knows what she did. She did this sort of lifting, and she just became like 10 years younger than her.
There's some people like who
but
just...
they do sometimes the result are really not what you expect.
Yeah,
right?
and so I'm always like, why don't they just come to Korea? Because they do it so well, so naturally.
And you know why they're so good at it?
Why?
I learned from a plastic surgeon that we are much more meticulous because we've been using chopsticks for a long time.
Oh.
And chopstick were so, how you practice how to pick one grain of rice, you know, when you're little. There's very, very, they know precisely like 1 millimeter is this much. Imagine if you do a double eyelid, like 1 millimeter is a huge difference, right? If you mess up.
You might be going, the Chinese and the Japanese and every other Asian countries use chopsticks, but the Korean chopsticks that they
different,
use, it's different. My Chinese friends can't use Korean chopsticks.
It's steel.
Yeah. And it's
for surgery, it's also steel, right?
Steel,
it's stainless
thinner.
steel, thinner. So I mean, somebody told me that. I don't know if it's true or not.
It probably
but
is.
It was a doctor. He said I think it's probably because we're much more careful and we're trained still.
When it comes to like dermatology, skincare, also plastic surgery, do they have like a preference depending on where they're from?
Yeah, so I saw that actually Japanese patients, they usually prefer, natural looking treatments. So they do those thread lifting, treatment. Do you know about that? Yeah. So it's like putting a little tiny thread that is, I think, as thin as your hair into your skin, and you just lift it up, right?
Yeah.
So so they go to those kind of tightening shrink also.
Yeah.
It's like ultrasound skin.
It hurts.
Treatment. I've never tried it.
I've done it.
Oh, really?
It feels like your skin burning.
Because it has to shrink the pores, right?
So it uses like high heat, and then like it really does feel like.
Is it worth it? Does it work for like? Did you see the results?
So you're supposed to go a few times.
You just went once.
It hurts so much that I didn't go back, and I didn't see that much. But now they're saying it's getting better. My mom, my wife recently treated my mom to one of these things where she tightened her skin. Yeah. My mom always looks young, but she looks younger now. She's so happy.
Right, okay.
She's so happy.
Good.
What about the Chinese and the Southeast Asians?
And for the Chinese and Southeast Asian, they often go through like really dramatic plastic surgery, like nose, the eyes, the facial contouring.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you saw that on newspapers. They get in trouble because the photo looks so different.
I saw that.
The passport photo looks so different when you enter the country and when you exit the country. So the Chinese government has warned, has issued some warnings about that.
Also, because when they're leaving Korea, they're all bandaged up, and so they check the passport. There's no way to check.
Yeah, you only see the eyes, right?
And so I think the only way that you can do it is there's a way to do a biometric, right?
Yep.
So you have to register that
before,
before you. And some people who didn't do it, they're like, we can't tell if this is you,
Absolutely, that's true. And the Americans, as I said, it's more about skincare, lifting, and they usually go through the eyes, surgeries too.
Now, like the Sangopur, the double eyelid surgery, that's not even considered a plastic surgery now.
It's not. It's just going to the doctor for flu.
Yeah, it's like a rite of passage for everybody.
And even Botox and fillers. I heard that, many women go during lunchtime. They're employees and, at a certain, work, and they go during lunchtime to get those shots.
So this is going to sound weird, but I've gotten Botox too. I have very muscular jaws.
Do you grind it in the evening? Is it because of that?
I don't know what it is. I don't do that at night, but I just do. Maybe I just eat too much and a lot of chewing. And then building the muscles. So I get Botox sometimes when I have like a very big event that I have to do. A month before, I go Botox.
Oh, really?
It takes about, from everything, going in there and everything, it takes about 15 minutes.
Wow. So it's boom, boom, boom. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And after about 2 weeks, you start seeing, and then boom, it comes out.
Okay.
And so I might have to get that soon.
So you do it for what? For contouring, or it's like really for like articulation, or like
just to look slimmer.
Okay.
And so like, when I go on a diet and I lose weight, it doesn't show because I have, number one, very short chin, which makes me look like I have double chin very easily, and then my wide jaws, and so I get the Botox, and it goes in, it makes me look skinnier.
So we have a friend's wedding coming up soon. Are you going to get some Botox before you go? You're going to be MC.
I have to MC that wedding.
Yes, you do.
I have to get a Botox for that.
Not much time left. Yeah.
If 1 million foreigners, Olivia, are coming for this, then hospitals must have a lot of staff just for this, right?
A lot of coordinators who speak different languages, English, Chinese, Japanese, Thai, even Russians are coming, so they support the patient throughout the process, the surgery process, and even before, like from consultation to recovery. And there's also a online, phone consulting thing that you can do. So before the patient arrive, and after, you can do the following care. So it's really, really well organized in some hospitals, clinics.
The funny thing is, I knew somebody who's she was from Vietnam, and she was married to a Korean, and she had a very hard time getting a job in Korea.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I hit her up. I was like, hey, can you come in for something, blah, 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 blah. She's like, I'm working right now. Right? I was like, what are you doing? She is a translator for all the Vietnamese tourists who come into the dermatologist or the plastic surgery. Right. And she's like, she's so busy.
So busy. And I heard some of them are directly recruited by the plastic surgeon or the clinic, and some of them are freelancers. So they get money based. It's a commission based,
you get commission,
right?
Yeah.
So, they can make good money. Yeah. And the medical tourism also is very popular.
That's huge.
You have packages. So it includes surgery, accommodation, and even sightseeing. So if you guys are interested, you can come to Korea for that.
You guys feeling not so pretty? No. Better skin? No. Very quickly, though, how did Korean dermatology and plastic surgery become so famous worldwide, though?
Definitely because of K-pop.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest move, right?
Yeah.
K-pop, all the idols, they've become global beauty icons, when you see all these stars becoming the big brands ambassadors.
So on the flip side, though, the thing is they say that a Korean person could never win Miss Universe. Because they said there's always something, you have to be very natural in order to win.
And the criteria are different. The beauty criteria are different in every country.
So that's why Korea never places itself anywhere for Miss Universe.
But we do have a lot of beautiful ladies.
It's true.
Here in
it's
Korea.
True. Naturally beautiful people.
And it's the trend now again, actually. Looking natural looks and no double eyelids.
Yes.
What's her name? Han-go-eun and, other celebrities.
Kim-go-eun.
Yeah.
Han-go-eun.
Oh, not Han-go-eun.
I think might have a double eyelid. We're gonna continue to talk about skincare, dermatology, plastic surgery, boom, here in Korea. But first, this is Zero Base One with Dr. Doctor. I remember when I met my in-laws for the very first time to say hello, and then my mother-in-law, she goes, my daughter, nothing done. I was like, okay. I didn't say anything.
No, it's a good thing to say she's all natural, right?
I was like, okay. She's like, she's natural. She's not hiding anything.
자연미.
You're not going to be surprised when you see your kids. Things like that.
True.
I was like, okay. I didn't say anything, because it's so. Even with double eyelids, right? Because so many people get it, it's no longer considered a plastic surgery.
It is. I think you have a story about double eyelids.
Yeah.
It's a funny one. We were talking about
for the longest time, I thought I was adopted because
to that point.
Yeah, my dad has double eyelid. My mom has double eyelids. So naturally, the kids have double eyelids. Yeah. My brother has a double eyelids, right? I don't have double eyelids, and so I was like, something is weird. Was I adopted? What happened?
Where do I come from?
And then I go to my grandparents' house, my mom's side. I look at old pictures. Mama didn't have no double eyelids. She was one of the first generation people to get
the surgery.
Yeah.
In the early 90s or something.
And I was like, Oma, what is this? She's like, no. It was because I was young. It came out later. I was like, no, lies.
Oh, okay. But I know you can have it when you're No,
there are people that it comes out.
My kids, it was the case. So they didn't have it when they were young, but now they have it.
My wife was like that too. Again, I don't know if it was surgery, but my mother-in-law doesn't lie. She said she said it happened during high school school or something like it just appeared?
High school, that's when they usually get surgery,
When
right?
they graduate high school.
As soon as they graduate high school in Korea, it's like almost the gift that the parents used to do for their daughters most of the time.
It's a graduation present. But I saw you could check if it's like done or not. If you close your eyes and then if there's like scars there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then you could tell my wife doesn't have a
But
scar.
now I think the surgeries are so well done that you barely see, I think,
That's true.
Right?
You have to check.
Technology, right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though.
No.
Have you
Done anything?
All natural, but have you done like skincare and stuff like that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've done several types of laser, but I think in the end, it really comes down to your daily routine.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot beat your daily routine in terms of skincare and everything, you know. So I think I've done maybe in my life four times.
But how many of the 4 times was because of your status? Someone sponsored.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get that because I know influencers get that.
But then you really have to have something dramatic, like to really recommend it to people.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a few, but I don't know if it was really dramatic. Maybe you can feel that it's a little bit more, like tense. But
I mean, my wife recently got skincare stuff with my mom, and it looks good. And then there's another thing called, I don't know if you know this, like 항아리 주사 or something like that.
항아리 that makes your
Like the
skin.
jar?
Yeah.
It looks like porcelain. Oh, porcelain shot. Porcelain.
Yeah, porcelain.
I know someone who got it, and it really looks like porcelain.
Really?
It's incredible.
But is it like the shiny one thing?
Yeah,
It looks
shiny.
like, Well, then you have to because in the Western we like matte.
Yeah.
We don't really like the shining. You think that it's too much sebum.
But it's a different kind of shiny. Like my forehead's always shiny because pig fat. But
it's like the light here.
It's the light also pig fat. But they like stuff like that. I've seen that, but I heard it's very, very painful.
Okay.
It's just the medical skills. Here is so advanced.
Oh, they're number one in the world, I think,
Yeah.
for plastic surgeries, procedures, and even per capita. Like it's about 1 in 100 people who get like a plastic surgery here in Korea.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's really a lot, right? When you think about it.
Again, I mean, when you're talking about for many high school girls who graduate, their gift is double eyelid surgery. I know my cousins, they got their nose job and stuff like that. I want to tell you something funny. My dad, I have these 2 cousins, sisters, right? They're like 3 years apart. My dad, every time, I almost said their real names. Let's say they're A and B, right? He keeps missing their names, right? And then I was like, why do you keep missing the names? He's like, they look so similar. And then my other cousin from, a different family goes, because they went to the same doctor.
Oh! True.
They went to the same doctor saying they look alike. But everyone gets it.
And when something is a trend, everybody gets the same thing.
Yeah.
If it's like as you said, the porcelain shot thing, it just became very trendy because all the celebrities had a very, very clear skin.
Yeah.
So it just, it's a very trendy market. So depending on that, people go to the clinics and get those procedures.
But this is the weird thing, right? Culturally, Koreans used to emphasize the
Natural
fact that
looks,
like you don't even alter a single hair given by your parents. But all of us, when did plastic surgery become so popular?
So I think gradually 1990s was when you get the double eyelid, the surgery that became very trendy. And then in the 2000s, it was nose surgery became a big boom, right? And now people are more aiming towards everything that is like just looking good, looking glowy. Just anti-aging procedures, lasers, and like V-line lifting, these kinds of things. I think overall Koreans are like obsessed with like youthful looks. I mean, they look already very young, right?
Yeah.
But they always want to look more, younger and prettier and
that's the thing.
Which I mean, I understand
because the what is it? The praise that they like to use here in Korea, 동안이다.
Yeah, 동안이다.
You look young.
Yeah.
Where I don't know maybe other cultures too, but they like if they go
I think 80% is lie.
There's a rule, guys.
You look young.
There was a rule when I used to go to nightclub when I was young, and girls they always ask for your age, right? And I would say my age, and I would be like, I'm 25. I was 25 back then, and I was like, how old are you? And she goes, guess. You know what you do? you always take whatever age you think they are
and you divide it
subtract
by
it. Subtract
two.
it by 4. You go 4.
15.
And I go 15. I'll be arrested. And I always go 21.
And then you
And
go
then they
like,
go. And then they go like, no, I'm 24. And I'm like, oh my goodness,
You look so
동안이다.
동안,
You know, you look so
yeah.
young,
Yeah.
right? But here's the thing, Olivia. Your kids, so pretty, so good looking, handsome, but they go later on,
Mom,
I want to get plastic
something."
surgery. Yeah, what would you say?
I think depending on what kind of surgeries, because some of them are actually, I think some of them are life-threatening surgeries. When you go
Yeah.
through the jawline,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
so many people who got into, you know, like really bad recovery process. If it's double eyelids, I mean, they already have, so that wouldn't.
Yeah, they got it.
No, I would recommend not to. But I mean, after all, it's their life. You know, after 18, they would, you know, do.
I think it's the dangerous ones.
Yeah.
That you might want to go,
Yeah.
let's hold
But
off
even
on
we
that.
think that nose is not that dangerous, but
It is.
actually, you know, people get it, you know, done once and twice, and I saw some people even more because you know you touch a very sensitive part of the sinus, you
Yeah.
know, and if it's not well done, you can get like so many bacteria and things like
Yeah,
that.
and the
It's a
next thing you know, you look like Michael Jackson. You have to be careful.
Very, very, dangerous.
We're going to continue to talk about skincare, plastic surgery, all the lovely-dovey stuff. But first, we're going to take a listen to a song from Ladies Code, actually. This is Pretty Pretty, 예뻐 예뻐. You know what I just realized? Everyone, including my wife, all my ex-girlfriends, they never got anything done. I might really like the natural look.
Yes, that's right.
Because, you know, I don't want the kids to be a surprise, you know? That's the thing. I know my kids are my kids because my son looks exactly like my wife and my daughter looks exactly like me. So there's no surprises there. But going back now to skincare, plastic surgery, it's not a women-only thing.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
mentioned
becoming.
this. I've done Botox.
Yeah.
I've done shrink. That's it. Those are the only things I've done. But men, a lot of men are going to getting
many of them are
services.
getting nose jobs,
Yeah.
right? This has become a very popular, you know, surgery. I mean, skincare has always been there, but I think because of all these K-pop, the idols, and
Yeah.
everything, you see those faces on the screen, and they're like. They have no pores, right? You don't even see. It's so they have a great skin. So I think it pushes people to search for those kinds of treatments.
I mean, it makes you feel good. You know, like it
Yeah.
just makes you feel good. And I think other people get satisfaction
Feel
in many different ways.
confident.
Yeah, confidence is
Yeah.
another thing.
I think
it's
so.
big.
Yeah, it's getting very popular among men. Eyebrows, tattoos also.
Yeah. I've done that
They've been
before.
done for a long time,
Yeah.
right? You don't need that.
No, so, okay. The reason why I had eyebrow tattoos once
Mm-hmm.
was because I was anchoring news. And when you do TV, they always do it.
we
and
do
then,
it for you. Oh,
yeah, so then
okay.
like the makeup lady
She was-
was like, you know, like if you get tattoo, then it'll make, like your makeup will go
You don't
quicker.
need. Yeah, you don't need that part. Yeah,
And so I did it. And they did it short.
you regret it.
And it was...
So you had to do it longer each time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the funny thing was the makeup lady only drew the end.
Oh yeah, the last two parts, right?
Just the last two parts here. I'd never do it ever again.
Yeah.
But what kind of looks do Koreans usually consider attractive for men and women, though? Like, I feel, I mean, because this changes all the time,
Yeah, it
right?
changes all the time. So according to the survey, in the 1990s, what was popular, it was like the full moon look.
Oh. I'm a full
You would
moon.
you would be very popular in the 1990s.
Man.
Right? No, you're still popular now.
Not popular. Well, it doesn't
Among
matter.
our fans, among our Culture Inc. fans,
I mean,
right?
I don't know. I got a lot of male listeners.
So the round face, you know, was seen
yeah.
as beautiful. Then in the 80s and 90s, you know, Western feature became more popular.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
big eyes, you know, prominent nose and things like that. And in the 2000s, sorry, it was more like pale skin, sharp
Yeah,
nose. You know,
yeah.
you're getting to like the V-line shape.
V-line.
That was like the ideal kind of type. So jaw reduction surgery became very popular.
Very dangerous.
Very
though.
dangerous, yeah. But I mean, I know several people who have done it. I don't consider it pretty because it really looks like a V. So you can see that they've done something.
So
right?
I mean, like it's all different. But my male cousin got it done because his thing was that it came out like this, and so he hated it.
He wanted to put it back.
But we were all like, dude, like who cares, man? Like, but then for him, like he was one of those kids that never had confidence, and he got it done. And honestly, to be honest with you, like I can't really tell the difference. But he became a different person.
I see. Okay.
Like he's so
mentally
confident now.
and emotionally speaking. I mean, and many of the surgery, for example, the breast surgery for women is about like confidence. You gain confidence when you do that, you know. So many of those kind of procedure is really about yourself.
Yeah.
It's nothing else than that. I think in the West, it's more a personal thing. But in the East, in Asian countries, it's more about like the social trend, where your environment, where you have friends who start doing those kind of things, then you feel, kind of you're pushed to do it.
Since we're all adults, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of breast implants, I heard another trending thing here in Korea is not necessarily implants, but when you're become a mother and you breastfeed and stuff like that, it tends to sag a bit. And so they said that here in Korea, the breast lifting procedures are becoming very popular amongst mothers.
Okay.
But that goes back to because I don't know. My wife was telling me this, but she was like, after you become a mother and you have two children, like you don't. Like naturally, you feel like you're getting old, and it's just like I'm not there anymore. My young self is not there anymore.
True. Yeah.
And so to look young again or feel young again, they'll get those procedures.
Really? Okay. Interesting. I might have to look into that. He's giving me the advice tonight.
Of all things, no.
No, I knew about the breast implants, but I didn't know about the lift because I don't see how. I mean, it's probably going to last a few months and then probably sag again.
I don't know. I've never seen the procedure being done. I don't know anyone that's done it, but I heard
that.
Yeah, as I was like doing research for this, I heard that that's like the big trend right now.
Okay.
Because again, that's the other thing about motherhood.
Yeah,
right?
Of course. Breastfeeding for a long time, it naturally, you can avoid it. Yeah.
What's your personal preference? I mean, this is the thing, right? Like her husband, I don't know if you guys ever seen her husband. Like you can tell he's a good-looking guy. Like
yes,
he's a good-looking
guy.
Yes. What's your personal preference for a beauty or a handsomeness?
Wow. It's a hard question, but I think if I had to choose, I would choose my husband.
So like, we say that like 이목구비가 뚜렷하다, right? Which means that
he looks slightly Western. And he's a mix of Western and Asian.
Yeah. So he looks what we call like kind of not
이국적 maybe a little
not
bit.
Not exotic per se.
Yeah, but
he doesn't look like a typical Korean.
Yeah, like there's a mix somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a very, like pretty sharp nose, very big eyes.
Yeah.
Quite tall. So I guess, I guess I was attracted by these features.
But I mean, he's not only the appearance, I'm sure, and those other things.
I think it's in like the boys groups that you see now. You'd have to be very tall, thick eyebrows and like big eyes, sharp nose. I think these are like, kind of the criteria when you get selected.
Something that my wife always told me is, at least you have very high nose.
Yes, you do. You do actually.
That's all I have. High nose is what I have. Anyways, this is what it is here in Korea.
Yes.
And I think, as long as you feel good about
Stay
yourself.
confident. Yeah, I think so. It's all about that. It's like, I mean, you can change your looks, but you would not be able to develop even more confidence, just through that. It's a double work. You have to balance yourself.
And also what they also say is there's a saying in Korea, the best plastic surgery is diet. When you lose weight and stuff like that,
you look
fit,
younger.
You look different, right? And younger and things like that.
Absolutely.
All right, Olivia, thank you so much again.
Thank you so much
happy
for the birthday wishes.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
We'll see you again next week.
감사합니다.